Meeting is being recorded.
Hi, I'm Malar. In this video, I'm going to show you the machine learning algorithm which we have implemented for the project predicting employee band progression using machine learning. During performance evaluation, assessment, or checkpoint time, an employee has to enter the manually across 5 dimensions like business, skills, innovation, customer, and responsibility to others. A manager evaluates the person based on the written points or what he has observed for the whole year of the employee. Many employees are not good at writing performance assessment. Also, it happens that an employee is not aware of why he is not getting promoted. A manager's feedback given is not crisp and it is not helping an employee for his growth. In this project, we are using machine learning algorithm to solve the problem. Here, the algorithm will evaluate a person based on the results of various tools and then it will predict whether he is eligible for promotion across various checkpoint dimensions. Across every dimension, the algorithm informs where the employee stands and who is eligible for progression. In our project, we collect the data from various IBM internal tools for various dimensions. Like for business, we fetch the data from GitHub, Jira, and for innovation, we fetch data from IBM Anaqua tool, and for skills, the data is fetched from badges, the certifications, the number of hours he has spent learned from Think40. For customer, it is fetched from PMR database, customer appreciation mails. Similarly, for responsibility to others, the data is fetched from tools like IBM Recognition Tool, 360-degree app, etc. So the data for a data set, we have taken a very small business organization of 70 employees. Here, there are two band 10s, higher band, who are the role models for our organization. Employee ID 199 or 2 and 200 are in band 10. Similarly, there are 10 employees in band 9s, 20 in band 8s, 20 in band 7s, and 18 employees in band 6. Band, there are 2 employees who are eligible for band progression. The data is collected from various IBM internal tools. It is normalized and the data set is stored in IBM Cloud Object Storage. The application that is running in cloud is going to read the data from IBM Cloud Object Storage. Here you can see that in the Cloud Object Storage, in the bucket Malarke, I am storing the various data sets for each of the dimension like business, innovation, and skills. Also, sample progression data is the training data set for our decision tree algorithm. This is the data set for the business dimension. Here you can see that we have categorized different assessment types. Like issues low means the Jira or the GitHub issues which an employee has worked for 400 to 800 hours. Similarly, the assessment type architect low means the architecture document which an employee has worked for 500 hours. In the sheet 2, you can see the various employees who are mapped to the different assessment types. Also, you can see that in the assessment type, there is a current and last year, which means that only when an employee performs consistently for current and last year is eligible for progression. So the ML algorithm will read the data set and then it clusters the data. So when it starts clustering, we end up with 5 clusters using k-means algorithm. Like for band 6, band 7, band 8, band 9, and band 10, we are ended up with 5 clusters. So when an employee in band 8 is very good in business dimension, then employee will naturally fall under higher band cluster. So the k-means cluster will be able to cluster this band 8 employee to other higher bands like band 9 or 10. The decision tree algorithm will look at each of the 5 clusters. So it starts analyzing the employees under each of the fly clusters, and it will predict whether a lower band employee in the cluster is eligible for a band progression. So we trained our decision tree algorithm with sample progression data that can find out whether if the employee is in a lower band and if he has the required experience, then he can be promoted for the next band. And also if he starts performing across dimension, then he is eligible for the next band. These are the different endpoints for our application. This is an application that is running in cloud, and also you can also invoke the application to run locally. The local application will read the data set from the local file system. This is how we invoke the local application. The Flask main is the local application that will read the data set from local file system. The application that is running in cloud will read the data set from IBM Cloud Object Storage. So when you invoke the application, it will fetch all the employees who are eligible for band progression across 3 dimensions like business, skills, and innovation. So here you can see that the employee ID 152 is good in business dimension. Also, he is good in innovation dimension. So a manager, by looking at this, he can easily give a feedback to the employee 152 that he has to improve his skills so that he is eligible for the next band progression. Also, there is a endpoint find progression that will list for the different dimensions for a specific employee. So now we will look dimension. He is currently in band 9 and he is good and he can be recommended for band 10 with skills dimension, but he has to perform more in business and also he has to find ways to improve in innovation dimension so that he can be promoted for the next band. That is how a manager is given how the employee can, where the employee stands across different dimensions and where he can improve.